has tripled since 2021, and gun violence is at its highest since the 1980s. The report cites a dismal economic forecast.
This is the office of Lieutenant Parker, 5th Precinct. Currently on leave until May the 22nd. Please leave your name, number, and a message, and I'll get back to you when I return. Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant. It's me. Look, I'm calling because I trust you. And you're the only cop I know who still's got an answering machine. Look, I don't know how to say this, but I'm being followed. You know, I never caught his face or nothing, but something about him it just seems so familiar. The first time I remember seeing him, he just sort of stood there and watched from afar, you know. It was my dad's birthday. And, you know, maybe he was a distant relative or something. I don't know, I didn't really think anything of it at the time. About a week later, I saw him again at the docks. And at first, I didn't even think it was the same guy, you know? But something about him, the way he moved, I knew it. But it didn't end there. I saw him everywhere. The bank, the train, the square, and by this point, I'm thinking what you're probably thinking right about now is I'm just going insane. I saw a doc, got medicated, the whole 9 yards, and for a time it worked. A whole year passed without seeing him. But it didn't last. This man wasn't a figment of my imagination. No, he was real. But what did he want with me? So I dug up every loose end from every case I'd ever worked on. This had to be some ex-husband or some scummy lawyer whose firm I tanked or something. Problem was, I didn't have a name, a face, and nobody seemed to fit the bill. He was like a ghost, a phantom. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but when I saw him tonight, I was undercover. The only person who knew where I was me. Yet there he was. He's close now, Parker. Don't ask me how I know. I just know whatever it is that he wants. I'm sure I'm gonna be hearing it from him firsthand soon enough. I pray these messages are just a diary of a madman. Nothing more.
too.
You know, I've been working in the same building for 7 years. It took you this long to find me? Listen, pal. I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but you stay real still, okay? I sure wouldn't want this gun to go off by the end of the night.
That's entirely up to you.
How did you find me? That first time I saw you in the cemetery.
Your father's passing weighed heavily on you.
So what are you then? Some government spook? Shit. You know, this belonged to my father. Though it seems like you did your research.
His service pistol.
A replacement when he got stateside. You know, his weapon wasn't the only thing he lost in the desert.
You were young then.
Yeah. So was he. Now, since you seem to know all about me, you know I've never killed a man. Never needed to. Doesn't mean I'm not the type. Maybe I got lucky. Right places, right times. You know, if nothing else, my father taught me that you never truly know what a man is capable of until you push him to the very edge.
And here we are.
And here we are. Well, what are you waiting for? You see, I don't have much going on tonight, but I'm sure you do. You seem like an awfully busy man.
Indeed.
What? You want me to confess? Tell you everything that my father did when he was in the service? You're not the first government snake to come around here asking questions about my dad. He's been gone for years. What more could you possibly learn from me? You know what? I'd love to. I'd love to tell you what he did over there. I'd love to tell you what was on his mind. And I'd love to tell you where he went and why he left. But I can't. 'Cause I don't know. I watched my father destroy himself with everything he could get his hands on. I watched him walk out on us.
And yet you chose to follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, I did. It's funny how life works, huh? So many people wanted him dead. It was his own heart that did him in.
That same blood runs in your veins.
Yeah, it does. But I never fought in a war.
Don't sell yourself short, detective.
This city ain't a war. It's in a state of decay, eating itself from the inside. I've seen innocent people, their lives beginning and ending, day in and day out, inbound and outbound like the goddamn trains beneath our feet. And no one bats an eye. This is a testament to the fragility of it all. And then I wonder why I'm still here. And so many better men have died for nothing. Something tells me you're not leaving until I pull the trigger.
Whether or not you pull the trigger is irrelevant, Detective.
You're not the government, are you? I think I'll see my dad again.